have group 2. This is the original group. Yeah. So I'm Lei, and from Department of Mathematics. This is Gordon and this is Kelly. And both of them are from computer science. And
So you are the first presenter, but earlier you people told me Gordon is the first presenter, so that's why I forgot.
Introduce something.
Oh, okay. But then you are not the first presenter. I don't know, I'm confused. I told them number 1. That's okay, that's okay. Oh, okay. Forget it, okay. My problem. Not your problem.
So this is our title, Time to Know Some Special Tips About Learning English. And our outline. First, we just say finding information, and we interview 4 people. And the second is reflection, and finally is our conclusion. So we have interviewed with teacher Zhang Mingjuan and Grace, May, and William. And William is who share cultural shock speech with us.
Yeah.
I think everyone is remember him.
Okay, I will talk about something teacher Zhang she provide us. And the first one is she provides a good website called 西平方 in Chinese. And there are many short videos on the website, which are divided into 3 categories. That is subject, level, and town. And you can pick up the videos you are interested in. For me, I'm interested in sport, so I can choose the videos in the sport of the in the category. Yeah. And the teachers suggest watching the videos without subtitle at the first time. And you can write down the word you don't know at the second time. And the website also provides a good function. And you can use this function to look up the online dictionary and store all of the information you want to review. Okay, and the second resources she said is Fast to Fast, which is provided by school library. And it provides it helps students to improve their English writing skills, and also provide the suggestions of autobiography or your writings. And it would be better to make an appointment and upload your writings before you visit. And the number 3 is teacher Zhang provide lots of methods, and I list 2 methods. That is make foreign friends. And she said, if you make foreign friends and you hang out with them, it will the unavoidable situation you will face is how you can talk to them or introduce something with them in English. And it will upgrade, it will stimulate you to upgrade your English. And then the number 4 is, she said, learning English is a lifelong journey. It is not a subject. So try to make yourself to enjoy it. Okay, that's one.
So first is School Online Self-Learning Center. There are tons of resources here. Writing skills or improving your English, improving your English conversation, and also you can reserve a system for practice TOEIC or TOEFL conversation. And in addition to face-to-face, English in youth workshops is also a good way to learn English. It's like an English class in our library, and you can choose. They are provide daily English conversation and workplace English. Also have TOEIC or TOEFL class. And the third is join Toastmaster. It's an English speak club. In here, they help people improve their communication and have prove their leader skill and speak skill. In our school have this club, and not only join the hottest club, but also you can join this to practice your English. Maybe you will find your girlfriend or boyfriend here. And the fourth is talk to Siri. So if you are iPhone user, you can talk to Siri because English version is more interesting and smart than Chinese version. So try it after school, after class. So there are something Grace told us. So don't be afraid of making mistakes. And for any language, use it or lose it. And not only input, but also output your words.
Because math and reading mind are similar, so I will talk together. First, there are many resources to learn English, like Link and Golden Sets, some free websites and free videos or short stories you can watch or read. But when you get those resources, how do we use it? When you are watching videos, you can repeat the dialogue. If you are listening music, then just sing. Even your voice is terrible. And when you are watching novels or some English article, you can read a lot. And when you find some words that you don't know, you can guess the meaning first. Don't look it up in dictionary immediately. If a word appeared many times, you will know it might be important. Then look up it is still not late. Learning English, the environment is also important. You can make yourself feel like just need to use English. You can try to make your life full of English. Speak in English, listen English, write English, everything are in English. Then you will find you understand English naturally, like how we learn our mother tongue. But learning English is not always interesting for most of us. So making it interesting can help a lot, I think. So doing something you like most with English. And there are many ways we can get more contact with English. Some of them are interesting to me. Like if Williams like to play the video game, but many of them are use English. If you want to play it, you should understand what it means. Then you can just play. And if you want, you also can make friends who speak English. Using English when you communicate with them, it can help to improve your pronunciation or some communication. Yes. This is what William said. He said, you don't be afraid to make mistakes because the mistake is part of learning English and it happens often. And you can try to learn to correct those mistakes by yourself. Just practice more. Practice more.
We all have reflection after interviewing. And first, I will talk about my reflection. The first one is use it or lose it. I think using is one thing, and I think listening is one thing, and using is another thing. One is input and the other is output. Two things is totally different. For output, you should first you should search the proper word from your database and then organize them in correct grammar. It's like a producing process. If you don't exercise more, and the process will be very tough. And the second one is create opportunity for yourself to speak in English. I think laziness is human nature. So we need proper pressure to force ourselves to learn English actively. And we can taking courses or participate in English learning club. And the third one is don't be afraid of speaking out. Making mistake is normal. I think learning English is like coding, and it's common for programmers to get compiler error. Yeah, but when I get compiler error, and then what should I do? They should debug, right? Yeah, and the debugging is a try and error process. Yeah, if you don't try, you won't fix the bug. The last one is find your ways to enjoy it. It's not a subject. And I'm a perfectionist. I will do what I want to do in my best. And but whenever I finish it, I will never review it at all. But learning English is a lifelong road. Yeah. So you should enjoy it, and your English will become better. Yeah. Okay.
So my first one is don't be afraid of doing anything, because English is not our mother language. So don't be afraid speaking. Just like foreigner, when they say something in Chinese like 你好 or 谢谢, we always be happy about this. So don't be afraid. It's the same. And the second is not only input, but also output your words. And Grace suggests us we can write daily in English, because this is the best way to practice your writing, but also output your words. And the third is finding opportunities to speak. And in our school, we have a class named cross-cultural class. In Chinese is 跨文化小讲堂. In here you can find different country friends. So this is a good way to practice our English, and also you can make friends. And the fourth is extended reading can help you find your own writing styles. Just like my senior Chinese teacher taught to me, more reading can help you, can improve your writing. So there are something in common between Chinese and English. So, and also reading can bring more knowledge to us.
I think learning English brings many benefits and always useful. All of the interviews are very helpful. For example, we have more options to meet people, and we can get more information. And most important, it is easier to find a job in the future. And I learned many things from those interviews. We don't have to be afraid to make mistakes because it makes us grow up fast. If we don't try, we will never have chance to grow up. I know many different to learn English after this class and those very helpful interviews. I think it will make me feel more interesting to learn English.
Yeah, I want to use this picture to summarize our report. And you can see there is input and output. And I want to say, we talk about lots of resources, no matter it is online or in school, and lots of cool methods to stimulate our learning motivation. But resources plus motivation is not enough. You have to try to use you have learned is more important. So hope everyone can enjoy English better and your